Welcome to the Rich Flow of Life podcast. Join Valerie Kanay, the award-winning authority author, as she takes you on a journey for your personal evolution. Valerie Kanay talks to enlightened featured guests who hold the keys to unlock your unique life situation. They each bring to the table their very powerful personal spin to inspire and empower you to learn to step up your game into the rich flow of life.
I'm Valerie Kanay, and our featured guest today is Chinmai Swamy. Chinmai is the award-winning author of the book Run Before You Walk, and he's also an international speaker. Chinmai is the founder of the Brand Marketing Academy, which is the powerhouse and a tailor-made coaching platform. Wow, it's so incredible because to date it's being used by over, get this, 900 business owners and entrepreneurs. Chinmai's brand building have helped businesses to get noticed in the crowded marketplace like we know it all can be out here. In order to get connected to their most ideal customers, along with his leading generation system and sales conversion tactics that have helped business owners to increase their bottom line and to realize big profits. But he tells me what he's most proud of is he's been able to help so many entrepreneurs fulfill their lifelong dreams. Because of all his great works, his achievements have awarded him acknowledgement from Her Majesty, the Queen, and also from UK's Prime Minister, David Cameron. But one of his largest accolades to date is being in the limelight with Mr. Les Brown, who Chinmai tells me is now endorsing his book. And also, Mr. Brown has 2 copies of his book. So on that note, it is such a pleasure to welcome and bring to the table Chinmai. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank you, Valerie. That's beautiful. Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here.
Awesome. So just start in and tell us about your book, please.
Well, my book is Run Before You Walk. It's exactly what it says. And my purpose behind the book is to encourage and give the basic knowledge, the fundamentals for any entrepreneur who wants to get out and get started on getting the business out, getting the idea out to the market. So what I initially found and struggled when I was starting out was I used to get bombarded with information overload.
Yes.
And I didn't know where to start. It would actually stop me rather than making me progress. So that was one issue which I wanted to address. And the other issue was I was always waiting for the perfect idea or waiting to perfect the idea I had in my mind and trying to see if the time was right, if I had all the resources I needed. And, that wasted a lot of time. And I said, you know what, that's not the right way to do it. And I went out and did what I normally do, which is my natural thing, is to just get started. If you fall, you get up, just keep moving. So that's what I did. And after success from there, then I wanted to get back and say, okay, let me write a book about it. So the book is for startups who wants to get their idea out to the market and see how it works and then get their first customer. So the book starts from taking your idea, nurturing it, processing it into a business model, and then all the tools and equipments you would need in the modern day using the digital and the offline marketing and getting your first customer, how to sell, how to actually promote your book, how to position your product. So that is the stage, that is the process of the person would go through, the reader would go through when they read the book. So that's the purpose behind me writing the book, so that they just get started, don't get stalled.
Now, Chinmai, would this be a certain type of business owner, entrepreneur, or is this just a blanket cover for everybody?
This book I aimed for any type of business, but the specific ones are for the business of entrepreneurs who have never started a business, who have no idea what it is like to start a business. So that would be the prime. They are more likely my majority typical reader.
So they actually work with you as the coach, is it?
Well, the book will just give them a taste and flavor of what kind of person I am and how my strategies are. And when they like it and they read and they kind of acknowledge and try to concur with what I'm saying in the book and they want to take their business or their idea to the next level, then they can contact me on my website and we can take them to the next level.
Mm-hmm. Well, now you made that statement. I'm going to have to get on that a little bit deeper. So tell us a bit. What type of person are you? What is your style?
What is my style?
Now that you open it up.
Okay. I like to meet people and I'm always straightforward. I don't try to sugarcoat it. I like to say what I think straight on. And I have no two different lives. I only have one. What you see me on stage, what you see me in coaching you, and what you see me in my personal life is the same person. If I'm having struggles in my personal life, you will see it. I am a human being just like everybody else. I fight my inner demons on a daily basis. Most of the days I win, some days I lose, and that's who I am.
I like that. You're so straightforward and to the point. That is so very cool. So when you give a directive to a person, let's say like I'm just started myself with the YouTube channel and out here putting myself on the line and talk to people. And like I shared with you, I just did it all openly. I didn't, do it behind the scenes. And they would come and start the process. What's the very first step that they would take?
The first step they would take is actually write down, and if they have a business idea in their head, and this is like the second stage. The first stage is that they really want to start a business. I'm assuming that the person who reads the book is like, okay, I'm fed up. I really want to start a business. Now I really want to make some measurable steps towards changing my business. Changing my life. So assuming the person's reached that stage and the persons want to find out what's the next step. So the first step in starting a business or in getting started, or should I say to run, is to answer these three questions. The first question is, what is it? What is it that you're trying to sell? Is it a business? Are you trying to sell a service? Okay, what type of service? Is it a printing service? Is it a delivery service? Is it a home delivery? What kind of delivery? Is it exactly specific? Just write down what type of business is it. And then who is it for?
Oh.
Who is it for? Who are you targeting? Is it for working adults? Okay. Is it for male, female? All right. Do you know what kind of circumstance the person is in their age? Are they actually in their 30s going towards 40s? So they have they have different challenges and priorities in their life at that stage, in that decade of their life. Or are they in their 50s where they're trying to baby boomers and they're trying to find out new meaning to their life? And
yeah, right.
So you have to be very specific to who are you targeting that service to so that you can actually connect. And then the third question is why should they care? Like as in, why should they come to you? Why is your business idea special from the others? So you need to write down your whys, like why should they come to you? So these are the first three questions which I would normally ask the reader or the person who wants to change their life and start a business to answer. And once they do that, what they get out of it is that they actually get more clarity in what they.
Mm-hmm.
And then there is a whole other, and once they have, there is a lot of other steps which will follow through, but that's not what they want. The first bridge they need to cross is these three questions. Once they cross the bridge, they're so clear on what they want. They are refined. The idea is refined by one stage. And then they are ready to go.
Okay. You're ready to go. So I understand what you're saying. Get really clear, get it down specific. You got to focus and direct your energies toward what you have in your head. Because I know, like, even with myself, sometimes you're kind of all over the place. You're scattered, especially when your vision first comes to you. So you have to fine tune it, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. And then what else can we do?
The thing is, so once you have that, the next step is before you spend one more penny or one more dollar towards your business, invest, or even spend another minute in trying to build it, just put the idea out in the social media and ask and find out if there are any people out there for it. Test the idea. Don't worry about people stealing it. They will never steal you because it's you.
Right.
It's your idea.
That's a good point. Yeah.
They'll never. Don't worry about that. So just test it. Do a prototype. Don't even, like, for example, if you want to, let's say you have an idea on how you want to create an amazing coffee mug. Don't spend time in trying to build a prototype of the mug. Just draw or sketch the idea you have of the coffee mug in a piece of paper, take a photo, tell a story behind it as to why and for who it is, like, because you have answered those 3 questions. Create a story around it. Go and put it in front of a camera in your mobile phone. Take a selfie video and post it and say, "Are you interested in this amazing mug? This is coffee mug. It's gonna change the way you enjoy the beans in the morning. It's really gonna change. It's gonna give you a new perspective to the morning, or whatever the differentiating factors are." And just put it out and see if there is traction, if it's appealing to people, the way people your target audiences are. And if it's not, then go back and find out why, and then answer those 3 questions again. Then again, give another try till you get the right audience.
Okay. So that's very cool. I never thought about that. Just testing. Well, social media, around in my age group hasn't always been around and, as hot as it is right now. So that's something for me to think about too. So just try it right out in social media. That's really good. I like that. And then go ahead.
It doesn't have to be social media. It can be anyone, face-to-face person. If you meet people, anyone, anywhere, everywhere you go, talk about your idea. Like when I launched my brand marketing academy, I went out and I went and sold membership to the academy without having one single video or training package.
Wow.
Because I wanted to see if there is a market for it. I wanted to see if people are interested, because instead of me spending weeks and months in preparing all my content and products and then realizing there's nobody to buy, I'm wasted all my time and money.
Absolutely. Okay. That's very good. I like that. So that gives me a little food for thought also. So you can tell my little marbles are turning now as you're talking. Keep going. And what's the next one?
Well, this is about when it comes to personal branding. It's be yourself. Everyone else is taken. Oscar Wilde said it, and I also know it. And I believe it, I teach it, and yet I know how easy and difficult it is to follow that at the same time. So my advice to you is that on days where you feel that you're on top of the world, just go ahead, embrace it, and be grateful that you're able to feel it that way. But there are also days where you feel pressurized by peers, because you're in a society where you will be amongst people where you don't feel like being unique and you don't want to stand up, or you suppress your opinions and your true nature, where you stop being yourself and you try to blend in. And when that happens, you always have to remember who you really are. And the best way to do that is I keep a piece of note or a paper, or memorize a couple of words or sentences in my mind, or keep it in the phone handy, or the 3 words which really personifies you. When you are really down, when you're feeling low, or when you're feeling like you've lost your identity or your personal brand, you look at those 3 words and you reflect upon yourself. And when you do that, it immediately sends out a signal, like a lost GPS tracking, SOS, to yourself, and then slowly your ship will navigate out of the thing. So that way you will never, even if you're lost, even if you're rough seas or calm seas, because you can feel low even when you're at home not having any stress. When you will feel low even when you're out there battling out and trying to make a sale or trying to win a customer.
Yeah.
You can feel low at any point.
You can. I took your advice. I'm an immediate action taker. I wrote my 3 words. I got laughter, love, and harmony. I'm going to keep those 3 with me all the time. So anyways, I appreciate that. So I'm always looking for something I can always take away. So I love that. So anyways, we're going to conclude this segment of the call. And I do want to give you the opportunity to give your contact information and tell us how we can get your book also, please.
Okay. Well, thanks for listening. I'm really glad I'm on this call, Valerie. Thanks for making this. Thanks for arranging this. And I really liked how you proactively reached out to me, and you're like, "Hey, hi, Chin. I really loved it. I want to interview you. Can you come?" I'm like, "Yeah, okay. Yeah. When do you want to do it?" You're like, "How about today?" I'm like,
I said I'm gonna do it now, person, right?
Like, okay.
So, like you say, be truthful. I'm truthful.
That is true. That was pretty impressive. I really like that. So you can reach out to me on my website. It's chinmaiswamy.com. It's ChinmaisWamy. I'm sure the link would be in the description.
It will. Yes.
It will. And when you go there, you have to click Start Here. In the menu, there'll be different items in the menu, but there's one which really stands out. It says Start Here. When you go to Start Here, I've put out 3 steps for you. One is when you download, the first step is you get my book, or Start Run Before You Walk, the whole book. And then the second step is you can get my Udemy. Have you heard? It's a Udemy online platform. So I have created a online course about how to transform yourself into a 5-star leader. It's on personal branding. It's a 2-hour course. It's about £200, but it's absolutely free. When you go through the website, there's a coupon there, so you can get that for free as well. And the third step is that every month I do a mastermind, a business accelerator mastermind, exclusively only for my Brand Marketing Academy members who have paid VIP and executive levels. They join in on the call because they get to access the membership area. They have about videos and worksheets and action sequences. They can do it anytime. But when they're taking steps, then they get questions. To answer them, to make sure they're on their journey all the time, there's every month on the 3rd Wednesday at 8 p.m. GMT, there is a mastermind where I do a live Q&A session. So if you have any questions which you have gathered during the month, you can get it answered there.
Sounds great. I am looking forward to attending that. So you'll see my name there as well. So anyway, yeah, Chinmay, I'm so grateful that you came and joined me like this, the Brand Marketing Academy, Chinmai Swamy. And I just want to say that, again, thank you so much. And I love you dearly. And on that note, I'm going to say goodbye.
Thank you, Valerie.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
You have been listening to the Rich Flow of Life podcast with host Valerie Kanay. We're most appreciative you took the time to be with us. And thank you. For more action, go subscribe to Valerie Kanay Talks YouTube channel and like us on Facebook at Valerie Kanay Talks and follow us on Twitter at Valerie Kanay. Until next time, we love ya.